The Wandering hasn't been getting out of his little machine for a while, wrote Julia in her diary. Michael was in his room, thinking about the job he's on, all those documents. How's he going to complete them in time? Suddenly, a knock has been heard. Olivia went to answer the door, only to see it's her favorite alien, the Wandering. I fixed the Timey and I think it's not in flames. Who's coming? He said joyfully, the door still in place where it crashed. Now, as the Smiths walked in, they felt a sudden, quick pain in the necks, specifically the back of the neck near the left shoulder. But the sensation was so quick that nobody cared. Now, said the Wandering, I've made it work hard enough so that it won't explode, so please don't try to do anything weird. The first room of the ship was what the Wandering called the console room. It looked massive, but also boring. A giant orange column was in the center of this room, with a screen showing different numbers on the top. The consoles themselves all were white, with buttons and levers and different pushables. The grey catwalks that the main door led to where the consoles were. The floor below was all dark grey with nothing left. The whole room was dark grey, with the only thing not dark grey being the Smiths, the ship's pilot, and the consoles with the column. I must warn you, the Timey is a bit unstable, so it might slip us out of anywhere and anywhere, so be warned. As he said that, he pulled down the lever of the machine, and it began to noise, then to crack, and then the screens on the column began to flash different symbols until they broke with sparks flying. Sorry, the tech's a bit old, explained Wandering. But then the column started to glow red, and the sirens started to scream. We're losing energy! You better cling on to something, 'cause we're going to crash! He exclaimed. Our temp is to know. The Wandering Stories. Happy Land. Well, we've landed, said the Wandering, not noticing that the Smiths got blackout because of the crash. After waking them up, he repeated his statement, after which he looked at the still functioning scanner, only to see that they've landed near a theme park on the corner of the galaxy. When they walked out, they saw that the park is called Happy Park. Deciding to go to the park because there's nothing else to do, they asked the important questions. How are they going to get in? The Wandering showed them the Sonic Multi-Tool, aka the tool to hack most technological machines. So, now in the park, they go and try to have fun. But something was off. All of the people there knew perfect English. Although this only bewildered Julia. She tried to confront the Wandering about it, but she was having too much fun, so he didn't care. Until they went on a roller coaster they thought was open. The rails snapped whilst they were going down, leading to the car to some kind of abandoned rails that led to a cave. They decided to split up into 3 groups. Michael went with Olivia, the Wandering, and Julia. The father and daughter's walk were one of the most pleasant, as they only had to worry about the loop-like structure of the corridors. The Wandering's path started out not so great. Lots of rooms, just a lot of rooms and room loops. But then it got weird quick as he saw some Happy Park employees in this maze with firearms. Knowing not to trust people a lot, He approached them like a ghost, only for them to shoot in his direction, after his shoes make a squeaking sound. Only now he understood that this isn't help. So he had to make his threat go away. But how? Using the loopiness of the cave system, of course. He led them into a circle that was mildly escapable. But more and more employees were coming after him, so he had to run away. But due to him not being human, he could run faster. But the staff weren't humans too. They were slam knights, a slower race. So running away was the problem, even though they had guns. Soon enough, he found light at the end of the endless cave system. Hope. He had to act quick by collapsing a big boulder into a dead end using his sonic multi-tool before the staff can catch up to him. But standing right behind him was something intriguing, an upside-down pyramid city. Just then he heard cries of Olivia to his left side. Casting. Narrator, Artem Pistunov. Storyboard, Artem Pistunov. Artist, Artem Pistunov. Sound operator, Artem Pistunov. Characters owned by Artem Pistunov. Thanks to Artem Pistunov. Special thanks to the viewer. RT8 Productions.